to preserve them. Gags. God gags men to preserve them. There is something I want you to know quickly by way of blessing you. Please, if you write God gags men to preserve them, I want you to look up. When God wants to preserve a people, He sends them a tabernacle in 21:3-4 of Revelation. He sends them a tabernacle. Now, a tabernacle is a gagged man. The tabernacle of God in the midst of men is a gagged man. Now, the word gagging is a personality from heaven will be in a man to tame a man with his light. Now, that personality will be shedding his light on the man. The light the man doesn't have. Because the man is like his brothers. I said the man is like his brothers. So that personality will be shedding light on that man. First of all, to lighten him up for his sake and for the sake of his brothers. That enlightenment will lead to conversion. But it is enlightenment, transformation, and then conversion. That enlightenment is what we conquer death. So that's what I call. Now when I say gag, it means to discipline you through light so that you will not do your will. That's what it's called, gag. Now, gagging is to put chain on you to make sure that you are not free. Through taming, to dispel every darkness and ignorance in you and make you to see with the eyes of the Spirit that gag you. When Joseph said with boldness that God preserve me, that God sent me to preserve your posterity, he's talking about God gagging him by the dreaming spirit to make sure that he sees what is not made available to ordinary eyes. In chapter 5, 1 and 2 of Hebrews, the Bible says a high priest is chosen from among the people. What the Bible called chosen is that gagging. Now, different men are gagged by different spirits. Just like Joseph was gagged by the dreaming spirit, Jesus was gagged by Christ. And then the lion will be gagged by the lion himself, the human being. That is gagging. Now, this gagging tempts you and reveal future for you. Reveal to you how you should live, what you should do with your time, and then deals with darkness. And that's what separates a sent messenger from his brothers. This activity has the command of the highest form of brightness. The light the gag spirit put in you is not a learnable light. The lesson he teaches you is not a universal lesson. That's why they say concerning Jesus, he knows more than the teachers. That is God. The light. The light. The light. Now, the last encounter of God with man is still this gagging. That's what we're waiting for. That the lion will transfer the light that made him father of all spirit to a man and the people. And then mysteries will finish. That is why direction and discipline. When you see somebody who is confused, that person can only be confused because he has lost his life. That person lacks discipline because there is no God with him. It's not about having things. It's about you are already preserved. Wait. When you are gagged, it will not be possible for you to be blind. It's not possible. The first problem the spirit that gag men solve is a problem of blindness. And then he will not allow you not to know who you are. You will know who you are. And knowing who you are means you can see. Now, if you can see who you are and you can see the future, then all the problems are solved. The program of God for the last millennium is clear, is as clear to me as my name. I said this. You will know I'm lying if I change this life. If I try to live in another way. Excuse me. Since I have consciousness of this, in fact, let me explain to you. Since I was born, I have never made a major mistake. Excuse me, how can I make a major mistake? Please try and listen to me. How can I make a major mistake when I already know some things at 9? I told you that my biological father went and brought money and gave me. And I was like 18. Excuse me. It didn't come to me 2 times. I said it didn't. No, it didn't. Excuse me, I didn't think. I have stayed with that thought for 9 years. 9 plus 9 is 18. You didn't know. At 9, I know I will come in front of the world by light. Not by money. I know that money is a small part of light. I know it that time. So when he said I should go, I said, who? Me? Yeah. When he said your result was okay, I was laughing. I said, it's not my result. He sent me to Nene to go and meet Mr. Konkwo from Achala. Mr. Onunkwo, that was principal at that time. I just finished, I just went there. The man told us, me and that my uncle, Chijoke's father. He said they just finished registration last week for 85. I came back. We came back. I went and told my father. I said they just finished registration for 85. This was what happened in November 84. He said, have I seen it? I look at him and say, if they finish 85, I they finish 86. That is 2 years. That is how I will be there. They will write to IAK 85. And then I wait for another year. He said, where will you be? I say here. I say here now. Excuse me, try and listen. I can't get a shop. I can't get a shop. That's what I'm trying to make you to see. There is no big man that got close to me from money. All the men of God, all the men that met me and brought money before me, I had problem with them. All of them. I relate with value of lives. Somebody say, Shepard, you like police? I say, because police is of great value. He wasn't a commissioner when we met. We have always been close. One of the time he came, we are having 2007. We had we have this party we do for big men. We're going to start it in Lagos. We just get one of the best hotel around, and then we get big men, and then we say we're inviting them for lunch. So we invite them, we give them tickets, they eat, and then we preach. Most of the time, it's the man that preach. He knows evangelical, can preach to, he knows how to preach to big men. He stays on boundary. Me, I don't stay on boundary. So when the message need boundary, I'll ask him to preach. Then I'll sit down. So police came from Lagos to that. When that program ended, I drove him. We went to church. Everybody has left. We went to Kanu Church, opened the place. Two of us who stayed there. We were gisting. Oh. Then I dropped him in his hotel room and went home. We can really gist. Yeah? We can gist without getting tired because we agree too much. And we talk things that are important. We talk only spiritual things because I talk only spiritual things. I don't understand any of that. I'm on gagging. Now, there's something I want you to know. There is no great life that is confused. There is no great life that's not disciplined. There is no great life that doesn't have direction. There is no great life that is not gagged. There is no preserved life that life has not tamed. That light has not tamed. There is something that doesn't look like it's new. I want to help you with on. This is the end of poverty. It's in the old series. I would like you to hear this. It doesn't matter how grievous a situation is. When light shines very bright, every problem will die. Let me say it again. I say when light shines very bright, every problem will die. All problems are sustained by darkness. Whether it is sickness, whether it is poverty, whether it is delay, whether it is death, all problems are sustained by darkness. And then every answer is in light. So when somebody says poverty is going to end, poverty will not survive abundance of light. When Jesus came as the light of the world to multiply bread and fishes, was not difficult. To turn water into wine was not difficult. To walk upon the waters was not difficult. To raise the dead was not difficult. Because it's already light of the world. So when God wants to change season, he shines light. Now, the problem your light shine solves is controlled by its intensity. There is no human being that doesn't have a measure of light, even if life find him in the village. Don't forget that the farmer follows up and way to his house. That means he's not a complete idiot. We are talking about that light he has that help him to